everybody, Mike Pfeiffer with Pfeiffer Hobby Supply. Haven't seen you guys in a while, not because of you, but because of me. We've been kind of busy, and but anyway, today I wanted to do a little review on these guys, the Molotow, and I think that's the way it's pronounced. That's the way I've seen other people pronounce it. Chrome pens. They're pretty amazing. Let me show you what they do. Okay, these pens, we sell them on the site, but they come in three sizes. They come in 1mm, 2mm, and 4mm, and we also have some extra tips available for these pens. I broke one out quite some time ago that I just experimented with on a couple of items here, and I just want to show you how chrome-like these are, and then I'll get into a couple of things that I've read and seen about them on YouTube and so forth. Okay, here we go. Okay, the car we're going to use for an example is a, I don't know who makes this. This is a Tomex car. I don't know what the brand of car is, but I thought it looked like a Rambler. But anyway, if I can get up here close, and I don't know whether it will focus. Let me try and get over here. I don't know. There we go. You can see that the grille on this car was painted silver along with the bumper. And I've used the chrome on it, on the bumper. And you can see the difference between the chrome finish and the regular silver in the grille. I hope you can see that anyway. Let me just show you another example. Okay, here's our next example. This is a Viking, I believe it's a Viking VW bus, and you can see that the front of it looks pretty darn plain with a kind of a gray bumper and a gray bumper on the back. And let's use the chrome pen on it and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, now you can see the difference on the front of this little VW bus, with the chrome done on the bumper and with the 1mm tip. I did the headlights, and you can see that it makes quite a bit of difference just on this little van. And the back bumper as well. Let's see if I can get that in there. And you can see that it has a very, very shiny appearance. It's the most chrome-like product that I've seen on the market. I was kind of tuned into it via the model car guys. I always wondered how they touched up chrome when you put together an engine or something on a model car, and you cut it off the sprue, and the plastic underneath was red, and you trim it and you cut it off and you sand it off and stuff. How'd you get that chrome finish back? Well, this is what the guys are using apparently. It works extremely well. I'm really happy with the results. But let me go over a couple of things that guys are saying about them. Okay, you've seen the pen. You've seen how it works on these two little vehicles here. And I think it would be very useful for trim around windows on cars, chroming up a bumper on a truck that may be a little bit plain for you. I mean, there's any number of uses that you could use it for in model railroading. I'm sure there's quite a few. I haven't thought of them all, of course. But anyway, I wanted to discuss with you what the model car guys and stuff are saying about some of these. Some of the airplane guys and stuff have tried to use it to paint some of the aluminum colored aircraft, the polished metal aircraft and so forth. And they've tried to break open some of these, and I think some of this is now available that you can spray. Not that we would, but I'm just saying what they're finding is one of the guys had a hard time trying to thin it out because it's an ink-based product apparently, and I don't know what the base is. I don't believe it's lacquer. Because it doesn't have that kind of smell. And by the way, sorry about my nose. This is my allergy time of season with sweeping pecans and stuff around here. But anyway, they've had good luck spraying the stuff, but it's trying to protect the stuff and get it to keep its finish. The only thing I can tell you is I have a little Ford Cortina over here, and I did the bumpers on it, a few weeks ago. And I just went back over there and touched them. And some of these guys were saying on these airplanes that when they spray them or they use the pen on them or whatever, that it leaves fingerprints. You leave fingerprints and stuff in it. Now haven't done a surface big enough to test that theory, but on this little Ford car I did here, I went and ran my finger over the bumper and held it on by the two bumpers and stuff, and I didn't see any change in the color of the chrome in the small quantities that we're going to do it in model railroading. But anyway, a lot of the guys are saying that it does do that. And I don't know whether you can spray a lacquer over the top of it or anything like that. I don't know if any of us will be doing that either. I'm sure you guys will find more projects for this stuff than I have so far. But what I have to say about it is it's the closest thing in a liquid that you can spray or use out of a pen that looks like chrome. It's as close as I've seen, and I've been doing this hobby, well, I've been doing models and stuff since I was 4 years old. So I've been doing this, the painting and that kind of stuff for a long, 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 long time. And I'm telling you, this is the closest thing to chrome that's out there on the market. In the little tiny bit that I've used it, I like it a lot. And like I say, the good thing about Molotow is that they provide extra tips and things that you can buy in case your tip dries up on these things. I've used the one pen, the 2mm. I've used it twice or maybe even 3 times over a period of about 3 weeks now. And I have not found it not to operate properly when I open the cap on it regardless. So as long as you cap it back up, I think it works good. I'm standing right here looking at the mine over here, and I was thinking another good use for it. I just, you look around and you find uses. But anyway, I have a Caterpillar over there. It's a GHQ Caterpillar, and where the blade would be in contact with the ground would be very, very shiny. And I may go back over there and do some on the blade of that bulldozer. But I'm sure we can all find some kind of use for these chrome pens. And especially if you also happen to build plastic models as well. And I would suggest that you go on YouTube and look at what some of these guys are saying about in the plastic model world about the success and non-success that they're having with them. But in the little bit that we use them, I think they're a great product, and that's about all I can tell you about them today. I would suggest that you buy one or two and give them a shot, because like I say, they're the closest thing to the real thing that I've ever seen. So, that's about it for today. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little review. By the way, there's the blade. Let me get over here. There's the blade on the bulldozer. I think it does a really good job of duplicating very shiny steel or chrome. Anyways, that was just a small experiment, and I think it looks pretty good. Anywhere that you need it, it's available. And with the 3 sizes of tips, you shouldn't have any problem covering whatever you want to. By the way, it's very thin product, so it goes on real nice and smooth, even right out of the pen. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that review today. And as usual, guys, thanks for watching.